One of the best ways to describe this whole self-help world and the terrible approach that people take is comparing it to a vitamin shop. Right? If you've gone to a vitamin store, or say you've gone to a supermarket and there's the vitamin supplement aisle, if you walk in that aisle, trust me, you're going to see every single kind of supplement, every single kind of vitamin, and just close your eyes and pick up one at random, look behind the little bottle, read the benefits, and there's not a single one where you're going to be like, you know what, I couldn't use that. Every single vitamin that you pick up, you're going to be thinking, I could use that. Reduces inflammation, I could use that. Reduces stress, I could use that. Oh, boosts metabolism, I could use that. Oh, helps the brain, I could use that. Every single vitamin, there's not a single one where you're like, no thanks. Okay, no joke. I even got some here, right? This one here, totally not sponsored by this. No, they wouldn't sponsor me. But this here, I love this. Read the facts, right? It's like, okay, what does it do? Oh, skin, hair and nail support, heart health, and healthy membranes. Of course you're going to want this. There's almost like, nah, I could use that, right? Another one. Curcumin Max, healthy inflammation response, supports joint health. I could use that too. And what's this? Zinc and copper, mood and immune. Ooh, your body needs zinc and copper for a lot, like the development of superoxide dismutase. Even if you don't understand the words, I'm like, I could use that. And here's the thing, right? If you take that approach and you're just looking at all the benefits, there's not a single vitamin where you're gonna be like, I'm good, and you're just gonna take them all. And what's gonna happen? Nothing good. That's what people do with self-help. I could use that, I could use that, I could use that, I could use that. And it's the same thing. They just drown in vitamins. They drown in self-help and nothing good comes of it. Here's the right way to go about, say, supplements. You do a blood test. You see where you're deficient, and based upon that, that's your compass, that's your map, you then know which vitamins you need. Specifically you. Same thing with self-help. Based upon your win, where you want to go, the direction you want to go in, that's going to determine what content you must consume and what is productive for you. Because here's the thing, what's productive for one person isn't always productive for another. And we think there's this universal productive, you could say, thing that if you just start adding all these things to your day, you're gonna make it. But that's not true. Okay, and people will just stack on, you know, all these things to their routines. For example, their morning routine lasts the entire day. You know, it's like, I wake up and then I do this, and then I have no time for anything else. Like self-help becomes their life, and that's not the goal either. Okay, self-help should enhance your life. You should still have a life outside of self-help. And again, that's another sad destination that people arrive at, where every single day they're just consuming and consuming and consuming. Like they spend hours watching YouTube, hours on Instagram, hours listening to audiobooks and podcasts, and that's their entire day. And if you like it, cool, but that's not what self-help was meant to be, right? It's not meant to be this distraction where you are now just self-help. It's meant to be applied to your life and help you go in life where you want to go. And the crazy part is when I ask people this, okay, where do you want to go? What's your win? They have no idea. They're like, well, I don't know. I thought that if I could just apply some self-help stuff, things would just improve. Okay, improve in what direction? I don't know. Okay, so it all starts with your win. And this is something every single person should really reflect on. What is your win? Right? If things went amazingly well today, tomorrow, the day after, next week, next month, next year, say everything goes amazingly well, according to plan, what would your life look like a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? A lot of people are like, well, I know what I don't want. I wouldn't have this. Okay, but what would it look like specifically? Get detailed. What is it that you do want? And people don't know. That's step one. Instead of just rushing into all these ideas, where do you want to go? What are you hoping all of this is going to help you with? And once you have that destination, which can change, by the way, then you can use that just as the blood test to see, okay, based upon that, what content do I need to consume, right? Where do I need to immerse myself? What is productive? What is moving me closer to that end state? Okay, this here is the foundation. It all starts with what is your win? That is your compass. That is what is going to allow you to determine what is productive and how to prioritize what you're doing and what you're consuming. Now that you have your end goal, the next step is to clear and let go of anything that's going to hold you back from that or cause a lot of self-sabotage when it comes to moving into that direction. Okay, this is a great way to illustrate what letting go does. If you think of yourself as a computer, right? You're the computer, you're the hard drive, you're the hardware. And there's all these programs that you can now install. So say right now you're like, I want to go in the business direction, that's my win. So you know all the business steps you need to take, right? Okay, I need to learn this about business and this about business. But what people do is then they just rush towards it, right? And they self-sabotage, and it's just terrible because they never ran the antivirus on the hardware. And that's what letting go does. You run the antivirus so all this software finally works. That's another big trap, right? People just install and install and install business this, health this, and it doesn't work. They procrastinate. Why? Because they never ran the antivirus. That's letting go. It's not complicated. People are overwhelmed because they have no direction, right? Or they're trying to follow someone else's direction. They don't know what their win is. If you just simplify it like that, here's my win, right? I clear the virus, and then I just take steps moving in that direction. And then remind yourself too that the ultimate win is in the journey. It's not in getting there. It's not I'll be happy when. It's in living that authentic, fulfilling life aligned with your win. And it also takes off so much pressure because you don't have to now consume every single bit of content, only the content that's linked to your win. And you should have once more a life outside the content. The content's not the result. The result is what happens when you apply it to your life.
Like, this program is such a game changer. The way everything's structured and the material, it's been already, even for me, it's just been, I'm noticing a crazy change in the way that my whole life's like playing out.
What you put together is just incredible. There's nothing like that.
I've just jumped like a million levels. It's just been a complete 180 for my experience of existing. That's awesome.
It's just been so huge in terms of so many of the things I'm finally understanding and realizing and epiphanies I'm having.
What you do is a huge inspiration to me, and I think it's one of the most beautiful things you can give to another human in this entire world.
You saved my fucking life, man. I'm telling you, this is real, man.
Sometimes all it takes is just one person who believes in you. Find people who are where you are in life and model them, work with them. I would not be here if I didn't have people who held me accountable.
Wow.
I just felt a click and things are changing.
This program was just top notch.
Seriously, like, this is a masterpiece. This is perfect.
Everything, the way it's set up, the live calls, like all the support from the coaches is incredible.
It's been nuts.
I just had my tears of joy.
This was the best decisions I ever made.
Thank you for creating something wonderful like this.
This program was phenomenal.
This program was amazing.
This program has definitely changed my life.
I know for a fact I'm in the right place.
This is exactly what I was expecting from the program.
It's been spectacular.
I feel really lucky to have found you.
Thank you so much, Julien. It's worth every dollar.